I hope you are not one of those people who has a warning light come on inside your car and then you just put tape over it. I was chatting with the auto man Brian Bowersock during the commercial break, and he said, yeah, some people have warning lights come on in their car and they just put tape over it. They just don't want to see it.
Well, that way it's not shining in your face, you know.
Right, because who cares about a warning light? But you're here to talk to us this morning about the real problem that warning light can be telling you about.
Correct. We're talking about 5 very important warning lights you should never ignore. So we'll start from left to right here. We have the oil pressure light.
Okay.
You can do severe damage, obviously, to your engine if it's something internal, such as a pump that fails or something like that. It could be something as simple as an oil pressure switch, but you want to get it checked out and save yourself thousands of dollars possibly. You continue to operate the vehicle and you could damage the motor.
Okay, what's the next light we shouldn't ignore?
Coolant, overheating. I hear a lot of people say, well, I only drove it 5 miles with that light on. 5 miles can equal $5,000. That's what we tell people. So when a vehicle starts to overheat, it's time to find a place to get off the road right away and shut it down.
And that can be dangerous to ignore, I'm sure, as well.
Absolutely.
All right, what's the next one?
Charging system light. Battery light or charging system can leave you stuck somewhere. Typically won't damage the vehicle, but you will run the battery down to the point the car won't start and it will quit running eventually.
And if you're in a place without help, that's really
a bad spot. Exactly.
All right.
And then let's talk about some safety for you and everybody else. Brake warning lights. Low fluid, brake pads worn out, ABS problems, car doesn't stop properly, can be a big issue.
Brake lights. People are really ignoring brake lights, Brian?
Yes, they do all the time. We see vehicles come in all the time with a brake light on.
Of all the things I would not ignore, I think that would be the one you need the most. You got to stop the vehicle.
I like to go, but I like to stop when it's time.
And so what is the one thing, just to drive this home for people, when you see one of these lights come on, sometimes people probably say, something's just malfunctioning, there's not really a problem. How do you balance that?
You know what most people think, and it truly is they want to put it off because they're thinking money. It's going to cost me money. But I got to be honest with you, the sooner you get it checked out, a lot of times, like brake issues, if it's a brake warning light, pads are getting thin, you can save yourself a lot of money.
And Brian, we should mention, because tomorrow, Super Bowl, a lot of
Correct.
people are going to be maybe out drinking, having a good time. There's something you wanted to pass along to our viewers
Absolutely.
as well.
AAA's doing their Tipsy Tow program as a last resort. 1-800-400-4AAA. If you get yourself in a situation, whether you're a AAA member or not, and need a tow home, you've been drinking, go that way. We're really working hard this year to try to make sure that there's no DUIs in San Diego County or any place else for that matter.
So they'll give you a ride and tow your vehicle for you?
Yes, they will, as a last resort. So let's not plan on that, but you know what? Let's try to prevent any drinking and driving. You get yourself in that situation, give them a call. They're happy to help you out.
Very good. Brian Bowersock with West Auto Group, thanks for being with us this morning.
Glad to be here as always.
And stay with us here on San Diego 6 in the morning. We have Jane Lee coming back with Trending and Friending, and we also have Brooke Landau.